Federal Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development has opposed a proposed amendment to relocate the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau (NSIB) from the ministry to the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. At a public hearing, Permanent Secretary Dr. Ibrahim Kana warned that moving the bureau to a non-technical policy office could weaken its effectiveness and compromise its core aviation oversight responsibilities.
The relocation of the office to the office of the Secretary to the Government would place the bureau within a non-technical policy coordinating office without the requisite aviation or transportation oversights. While it may have the political support, but it will be lacking in technical activities. This indeed may dilute, the word is may dilute its domain-specific responsiveness. It will impede knowledge sharing and weaken the functional alignment with sector-specific agencies and international partners, as I stated earlier on, the International Civil Aviation Authority under the United Nations. Next is cost and institutional disruption. Honorable members, the administrative and financial implications of such a relocation actually leads to infrastructure, human resource realignment, new reporting lines, and institutional reorientation. These are not only unjustified, but would also constitute an inefficient use of public resources, especially in an era of fiscal constraint that we're experiencing today in Nigeria. Relocating the bureau to the presidency may inadvertently compromise that independence by exposing it to administrative and political pressures inconsistent with its investigative mandate. Moreover, there are existing statutory checks and balances, including oversight by your humble selves, the National Assembly, public accountability measures that ensures transparency without sacrificing operational autonomy.
Lawmakers and stakeholders at the public hearing debated a bill proposing the relocation of the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau to the Presidency. Supporters say the move would boost independence and credibility, while critics argue it could undermine technical oversight.
The proposed amendment to NSIB Act is not just a conventional legislative exercise. It is a national response to the reality that safety system must be proactive, not reactive. Incidents in transportation, whether minor or tragic, should always trigger institutional learning and policy advancement. This is why the Bureau must be equipped with broader mandate and stronger tools to carry out its role effectively. The ability to investigate incidents across multiple modes of transport will ensure greater coherence in safety management and better coordination in emergency response. Beyond improving institutional effectiveness, the bill also seeks to bring Nigeria's safety investigation procedure closer to international best practices. And air, road, and marine travel continue to rise in volume and complexity. We must be confident that our investigative frameworks are not lagging behind global standards. A safe transport system is a sign of a responsible state.
However, the reason for this amendment is that the effectiveness is hindered by its current placement under the Ministry of Aviation. This limitation undermines the Bureau's ability to fulfill its mandate due to institutional bottlenecks, lack of independence, and fragmented interagency coordinations across Nigeria's transport regulatory ecosystem. Globally, leading accident investigation bodies such as the National Transportation Safety Board in the United States operate as autonomous agencies, directly reporting to the highest level of governance. My dear colleagues, the stakeholders, The reason why we are doing this amendment, why I propose the amendment, is to reposition the NSIB and ensure that in line with the act that established them, that they should investigate accidents on air, road, water, railway, by putting them under the Ministry of Aviation, which is just one of the agency is limiting their ability to work.